Welcome back to online class, Civics part, State Government lesson, lesson 3, unit 3, State Government lesson. In this lesson, what are the things I told already? Once we can recollect it, afterwards we can enter into the today's portion. Okay. The last class, what are the things I told, the governor is regarding the governor I taught. Is it children? Yes. So regarding the governor, regarding the state government, state government has consisted 3 branches like that I told. Okay, what are the branches are there? Executive, legislative and judiciary. Executive, legislative and judiciary. So under the executive, who are there in the sense? Governor, chief minister and council of ministers. Okay, governor, chief minister and council of ministers. Under the legislature, there were 2 houses are there. Okay, legislative council and legislative assembly. Legislative council considered as a upper house. Legislative assembly considered as a lower house. Okay, then third branch is judiciary. Under the judiciary, High Court is there, District Court is there, then subordinate courts are there. Okay, so these are the things already I told the children. Okay, then moreover, I explained about the powers and functions of the governor. Powers and functions of the governor qualification I told, is it? So what are the powers are there? Executive powers, legislative powers, financial powers, discretionary powers, and then judicial powers as well as emergency powers. Yes, so these are the things and all already I explained. Is it children? So today we are going to enter into the part 3.2. Yes, 3.2 is regarding the chief minister is given in this part. Okay, chief minister as well as the council of ministers. Yes, so if time permits, I will teach the state legislature also. Okay, children. Yes. So, chief minister under this, what are the things are given in the sense? In the scheme of the parliamentary system. Yes, in the scheme of the parliamentary system. So, what type of the government we are following in the sense? Yes, parliamentary system of government. Parliamentary system of government. Yes, it's provided by the constitution. It otherwise provided in the sense given by the constitution. Okay, so here, what is given in the sense, the governor is the nominal head, like that it is given. Okay, the governor is the nominal head. In the last class, I told you, yes, governor is the constitutional head, like that I said. Here it is given, governor is the nominal executive authority. And then at the same time, chief minister is the real executive. Chief minister is the real executive. In other words also, we can tell children, governor is the head of the state. Governor is the head of the state. At the same time, the chief minister is the head of the government. Chief minister is the head of the government. See children, governor is the head of the state. At the same time, chief minister is the head of the government. Okay, so the first paragraph. So this much only given in your book. Okay, so you know everyone that who is our chief minister of Tamil Nadu? Who is our chief minister? Yes, do you have any idea? Yes, you can check it. Yes, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. Okay, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy. So this personality, is the present chief minister of Tamil Nadu. Okay, yes. So the next what is given in the sense, the appointment of the chief minister is the appointment of the, how he is appointed, is how he is appointed by the governor. Okay, so chief minister who is appointing in the sense, governor is appointing. Already I told in the last class itself, is it? Yes, the appointment of the chief minister, para, it is given page number 262. You can check it. 262. Okay, 262. What are the things are given in the sense? The chief minister is appointed by the governor of the state. Yes, governor name also you know. Yes, Banwari Lal Purohit. Okay, so that person, the governor only appointing the chief minister. Okay, so how many years he can be continue as a chief minister in the sense 5 years. It's not, duration, it's not fixed one. Okay, so duration is not fixed. So he may remain as the chief minister as long as he enjoys the support of the majority members of the legislative assembly. Yes, so legislative assembly members, yes, they have to support the chief minister. So till that, chief minister can be continue in his post. So that's the meaning. He has to resign when he loses the confidence of the majority in the legislative assembly. Yes, when he loses the confidence of the majority in the assembly, he has to resign. Till that, he can be continue as a chief minister. Like that they are telling. Yes, normally how many years he can be continue, in the sense 5 years. Okay, 5 years once only they are conducting the election, is it? So 5 years, he can be work as the chief minister. Yes, so that's the thing, children. The next, what is given in the sense, powers. Okay, the powers and functions of the chief minister. Powers and functions of the chief minister. It's very, very important, children. Powers and functions of the chief minister. Moreover, this is the, one of the essay. Okay, 6-1 essay. Please listen carefully. It's very, very easy. Okay, so under the 3 headings, they are given the powers and functions of the chief minister. It's very easy, children. The class itself you can learn. Okay, if you are listening in the sense, in the class itself you can learn, children. Yes, the first point, what it is given in the sense, the chief minister recommends the person who can be appointed as the ministers by the governor. Yes, the chief minister recommends persons who can be appointed as ministers by governor. Yes, that's the first one. The second one, the chief minister has the power. Okay, chief minister has the power. Yes, power to allocate, like that it's given. I'm telling allot. Okay, so allocate the portfolios. What is meant by portfolios? Portfolios in the sense departments. Okay, departments. So who has the right to fix the departments of the ministers? Otherwise portfolios among the ministers in the sense chief minister. Okay. The next third point, what it is given in the sense, he shuffles and reshuffles his ministry. Okay, he can change. Okay, he can change this ministry. That is the third point of this. That relating to the council of ministers, what are the powers he has? Relating to the council of ministers, what are the powers chief minister have? Okay, that's a thing. Then fourth one, he presides over the meeting. He presides in the sense he can conduct the meetings of the council of ministers and influences its decisions. Okay, he can take the important decisions also. So these are the things are given. The next, what it is given in the sense, next point, he guides, directs. He can give the guidelines. He can direct them. Okay, he can direct the ministers and controls. Yes, and controls the coordinates. And controls the coordinates and controls as well as coordinates the activities of all the ministers. Okay, so these are the things are given, children. 5 points are there. You can check it. The chief minister recommends the persons who can be. So this person, chief minister only, is recommending the persons who can be appointed as a minister by the governor. So the last class in the executive power of the governor, under that, I told 2 points. I told, first 2 points I am telling, governor has the power to appoint the chief minister. The second point, governor has the power to appoint the council of ministers, like that I said. Okay, so likewise, here the same thing only given. The first point, the chief minister can recommend the governor. Yes, can recommend the governor, the persons regarding the particular minister. Okay, so this person, yes, he has the special character. He is the good person. He can be work for the welfare of the people. Likewise, he can recommend to the governor about the minister, otherwise about the particular person. Okay, so the second one, what is given in the sense, he allocates, otherwise he allot. Chief minister can allot the portfolios. What is meant by portfolios in the sense, departments. What is meant by portfolios, children? Departments. Okay, so departments, here it is given departments among the ministers. Yes, among the ministers. Departments in the sense portfolios. The next one, third one, he shuffle and reshuffle. What is meant by shuffle and reshuffle? He can have the right to change his ministry. Yes, when he is finding any fault with the ministers in the sense, at once, he can change the ministry. Okay, not ministry. Then fourth one, he presides. He presides in the sense he conducts. He conducts the meetings, conducts over the meetings of the Council of Ministers and influences its decisions. He can take the decisions also. Yes. So these are the things are given. The next point, what it is given in the sense, he guides. Yes, he can give the guidelines. He can give the directions as well as controls and coordinates the activities. Yes, coordinate the activities of all the ministers. Okay. Yes, the next what it is given. Yes, next para, what it is given in the sense relating to the governor, the chief minister, what are the powers he has. Okay, chief minister, what are the powers he has relating to the governor. That's the thing, children. The next here it is given is he can give the advice to the governor. He can give the advice to the governor in relation to the appointment of the following officials. See, governor, when he is appointing the following officials, chief minister has the power to give the advice to the governor. That's a thing. Yes, so that when he is appointing governor, when he is appointing advocate general of the state, yes, when he is appointing the state's election commissioner, yes, the chairman and members of the state public service commission, yes, and when the appointment of chairman as well as members of the state planning commission, yes. So when the governor is appointing the following officials, the chief minister can give the advice to the governor. So this much only it is given, children. This is the essay answer, children. Listen carefully. Okay. The next what is given in the sense relating to the state legislature. Relating to the state legislature. Relating to the state legislature, what are the points are given in the sense the chief minister advises. Yes, the chief minister advises the governor regarding to the summoning and proroguing the sessions of the state legislature. Yes, I told children the last class, I told the the legislative, under the legislative powers of the governor, I told governor has the right to summon the state legislature. He can prorogue the state legislature and he has the power to dissolve the state legislature, like that I told. Is it the same thing only I am telling here? Yes, when he is, when the governor is summoning the state legislature, when he is postponing the state legislature, when he is dismissing, otherwise dissolve the state legislative assembly, the chief minister can give the advice. That is the power of the chief minister. Okay, so he has the power to give advice to the governor. Okay, so that's the thing. The next one, what it is telling in the sense, he announces the government policies on the floor of the house. Floor of the house in the sense, state legislative assembly, Satta Sabayil. Okay, so that's the thing. Chief minister announces the government policies. Okay, the policies, policies, plans, everything, he has the right to tell, otherwise announce. Okay, announce in the state legislative assembly. Yes. Then third one, what is given in the sense, he can introduce the bills. Okay, so he can introduce the bills in the legislative assembly. Who has the power to introduce the bill? Chief minister has the power to introduce the bills in the legislative assembly. Okay, so next what is given in the sense, he can recommend for the dissolution of the legislative assembly to the governor. Dissolution. Yes, what is meant by dissolution? Dissolved. Okay, he can recommend for the dissolution of the legislative assembly to the governor anytime. Okay, so these are the points are given, children. Here once again I am telling the relating the state legislative assembly, what are the powers chief minister have in the sense, the chief minister can give the advices to the governor regarding the summoning. Summoning, what is the meaning? Convene, kutru. Okay, yes, state legislature, he can start, he can convene, he can summon. Okay, the state legislature, and prorogue in the sense postponed. Okay, who has the power? Governor only has the power, but he can give the advice. Chief minister can give the advice to the governor. Yes, like that they are telling. The second point, what it is given in your book in the sense, he announces the government policies. Okay, he has the power to announce the government policies on the floor of the house. Floor in the sense, what is given? Yes, in the legislative assembly itself, he can announce the government policies like that. It is given. Then third point, he introduced the bills. Okay, he can introduce the bills. Bill, the last class I told the children, is it a bill, when it will become a law? Yes, after governor's signature only, bill will become a law. Yes, so who has the power to introduce the bill in the sense? Chief Minister has the power to introduce the bill in the legislative assembly. Yes. The next what is given in the sense he can recommend. Okay, he can recommend for the dissolution of the legislative assembly to the governor at any time. So these are the things are there, children. Yes, the powers and functions of the governor, the powers and functions of the chief minister. Yes, powers and functions of the chief minister. What are the things are given in the sense? Under 3 headings it is given: relating to the council of ministers, relating to the governor, relating to the state legislature. Yes, under these 3 headings, the powers of chief minister is given. Okay, so this is the essay answer, 6-1 answer. Yes, you can learn, children. So the next, yes, before entering into the council of ministers, let us watch one, that one video about the chief ministers of Tamil Nadu from 1950 to 2020. Okay, children. Yes. Council of Ministers. Under the Council of Ministers, what are the points are given? We can check. Okay, so this is also one of the essay, children. Powers and functions of the Council of Ministers. Please listen. Okay. Yes, the Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to the state legislature. Okay, collectively responsible. This Council of Ministers who in the sense under the chief ministers are there now. Yes, the ministers, group of ministers, those members only called as Council of Ministers. Those people, collectively responsible to the state legislature. So all the members of the Council of Ministers must be members of the, they must be members of the state legislature, like that they are telling. State legislature in the sense legislative assembly. So those who are not members at the time of their appointment, so when they are during the time of the appointment, if they are taking leave, in the sense they must be secure their seats in the legislature within a period of 6 months. So within a period of 6 months, they have to secure their post. Okay, so that's a thing. The next, if a no confidence motion is passed by the legislative assembly, this whole state ministry have to resign. Okay, they should resign that time. When they have to resign in the sense, if a no confidence motion, yes, when the no confidence motion is passed by the legislative assembly, the state ministry should resign. Okay, so that time, they have to resign their posting. Okay, so that's the thing. The next, what it is given in the sense, under as per the article 163, yes, as per the article 163, the on the basis of that, the council of ministers they have the power. Yes, what is the power in the sense, they have the power to give the aid in the sense help. Okay, they have the power to give aid and advice to the governor. Okay, so according to the article 163(1), yes, as per the article 163(1), under the leadership of chief minister, they have the power, the council of ministers, they have the power to give help, otherwise aid and advise the governor. The same points only it is given, yes, under two articles. 163, article 163 also says the same thing. The council of ministers has to give aid. They can give the aid, otherwise aid in the sense help, as well as the advice also, advice to the governor, like that it is given. Then according to the article 163(1), under the leadership of chief minister, okay, under the leadership of chief minister, council of ministers can help, otherwise can aid and advise the governor. Yes, so it is given in the constitution. Okay, it is given in the constitution as under the article of 163 as well as 163(1). Okay, children. So next, what it is given in the sense in your book, that page number 262. Okay, other provisions. Yes, what are the other provisions are there? What are the other provisions are there in the sense, article 164(1). Yes, what it is telling in the sense, article 164(1), it's telling about the chief minister shall be appointed by the governor. The last class itself I told the governor only is appointing the chief minister. It is given in the constitution. Yes, it is given in the constitution. On the basis of article 164(1), we can come to know. The next one, 164(1)(a). Yes, 164(1)(a). Yes, what it is given in the sense, a total number of ministers, including the chief minister. Okay, total number of ministers, including the chief minister, in the council of ministers in a state shall not exceed 15% of total number of members in the legislative assembly. Yes, shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members. Yes, which mean totally 234 members. Okay, plus one member. Yes, totally 235 member. 234 members, we are electing. Yes, on the basis of the adult franchise, we are selecting the members. Okay, so we are sending, we are sending them into the legislative assembly. So one member who is electing in the sense, governor is appointing from the Anglo-Indian community, Okay, children. Yes, so once again I am telling children, other provisions relating to the ministers, what are the things are there in the sense, under the council of ministers, article 164(1) holds that, okay, chief minister shall be appointed by the governor. Okay, so governor is appointing the chief minister. On the basis of the article 164(1)(a), okay, it's total number of ministers in the sense, the whole, the council of ministers, chief ministers, okay, so in a state shall not exceed 15% of the total number of members. So that is, which mean 235 members are there in the state legislature. Okay, 234 members, appointed, who is electing? The people. Yes, on the basis of the universal adult franchise. Yes, by casting the vote, we are electing the people. We are sending them to legislative assembly. The one member who is electing in the sense, the governor is appointing from the Anglo-Indian community. So that's a meaning. Okay, children. Yes. So the next, what it is given. Okay, so next only essay, the functions as well as powers of the council of ministers. The functions as well as powers of the council of ministers. So that's a thing is given, children. Then, the functions as well as the powers, the first point, what it is given in the sense, page number 262. You can take it, children, page number 262. Okay. So, in this para, what are the things are given in the sense, it formulate, it in the sense who? Council of Ministers. Okay, so they have the power. Okay, so this is the essay answer, 6-3 answer, children. Please listen carefully. It formulates and decides the policies of the state and implements them effectively. Okay, who has the power to formulate the policies? Yes, in favor of the states, they are, formulating the policies. Yes, policies of the state. Yes, who has the power? Council of Ministers. Okay, so that's the thing. The next one, what it is given in the sense, it decides. Okay, it decides the legislative programs. It decides the legislative programs of the Legislative Assembly and sponsors all important bills. What is meant by sponsor in the sense? Giving support to all the bills. Giving support. So who are supporting? Council of Ministers are supporting all the bills. Okay, so that is the meaning of sponsor. That is the meaning of sponsor. Once again I am telling children, it decides. Okay, it in the sense Council of Ministers. Okay, so collectively they are telling Council of Ministers. Okay, they collectively are responsible to the state legislature, like that they are telling. Okay, Council of Ministers are collectively responsible to the state legislature. Those members, what are the things are doing in the sense? They are deciding the legislative programs of the Legislative Assembly and sponsor. Okay, they are giving the support to all the bills. Okay, so third point, what it is given in the sense, it controls it in the sense, Council of Ministers, they are controlling the financial policy and deciding the tax structure for the welfare of the people, for the welfare of the public. Okay, for the welfare of the people. Okay, common people. Okay, so it controls, the Council of Ministers controlling the financial policy and deciding the tax structure for the welfare of the people. Okay, welfare of the people. Okay, then next one, what it is given in the sense, it makes the important appointments of the head of the departments. Okay, departments, otherwise called as portfolios also we can tell children. It makes, Council of Ministers makes important appointments of the heads of departments. The next one, it discusses. Okay, so they are discussing and it takes efforts. Yes, taking efforts of the dispute with other states. So for example, water problem is there. Yes, so our chief minister is talking with the Karnataka chief minister. So through this, through the peaceful talk, they are managing the situation, they are solving the problem. Okay, they are discussing with each other. Okay, so that's a thing, children. The next, what is given in the sense, children, in your book you can check it. It frames. Okay, it frames the proposal for incurring expenditure. It frames the proposal for incurring expenditure out of the state reserves. What is the meaning in the sense? In order to manage. Okay, in order to manage the state expenditure, they are making the proposals in order to solve, otherwise in order to manage. Okay, in order to manage the state's expenditure in the sense, what is that? How much they are spending, selavu. Okay, so how much they are spending for the welfare of the people, for the welfare schemes, so those things. Okay, so they are managing. Yes, who are managing? Council of Ministers are managing the state expenditure. They are making the proposals. That's the thing. Yes, so that only it's given, children. Incurring expenditure out of the state reserves. The next one, what is given in the sense, it decides all the bills. Okay, so it decides. So who is deciding? Decide, what is the meaning? Fix also we can tell, F-I-X. Okay, so fix we can tell, otherwise we can tell determine. Okay, so determine also we can tell. It decides. Okay, it decides the bills. It decides whether ordinary bill or money bill to be introduced in the Legislative Assembly. So they were deciding, Council of Ministers only, whether it is an ordinary bill or a money bill. Likewise, they are separating, they are differentiating, they are determining, they are fixing. That's the thing. Okay, the next one, each ministers of the Council of Ministers supervises. Okay, supervising controlling and coordinating the department concerned. Okay, so each and every ministers of the Council of Ministers supervises, controls and coordinates the department. Okay, department in the sense portfolios concerned. Okay, the next one, annual financial statement, otherwise called as budget. Okay, so budget, is finalized by whom? In the sense Council of Ministers. Okay, so Council of Ministers only finalizing the budget. Council of Ministers only finalizing the budget. Okay, budget is otherwise called as annual financial statement. Annual financial statement. Children, it's very, very easy. Very few points are there under the functions as well as the powers of the Council of Ministers. You can easily learn, children. Okay, once if you are reading in the sense, you can easily understand. Okay, yes, this is the essay answer, 6-3 answer. Mark it, children. The next one, what is given in the sense under that state legislature 3.3. Okay, 3.3. What are the things are given? Yes, under the 3.3, what are the things are given? State legislature. Photos also, a state legislative assembly photo is given. The photo is given in your book, page number 263, children. You can check it. State legislature in the sense, the constitution provides the legislature. Okay, for every state. Yes, every state. Some states, have unicameral legislature. Some states are following unicameral legislature. Some states are following bicameral legislature. What is mean by unicameral legislature? Uni in the sense, very well, one. Okay, bi in the sense, very well, two. Okay, unicameral legislature in the sense only one house, that is legislative assembly alone. Okay, so bicameral legislature in the sense there were two houses are there. Okay, two houses are there in the sense legislative council as well as the legislative assembly. Okay, legislative council as well as the legislative assembly. Okay, so what are the states are there? Only legislative assembly alone. Okay, some states only legislative assembly alone in the sense, for example, we can tell our state is Tamil Nadu. Yes, Tamil Nadu has only one house, that is called as legislative assembly. So here, the bicameral legislatures in the sense, so two houses are there now. So those states and all are given here. Bihar, okay, Bihar, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Yes, so those states and all, they have the bicameral legislature. Bi in the sense, very well, children, two houses are there. No, legislative council as well as the legislative assembly. Is it? So that one. The next one, legislative assembly, already I told in the last class itself, I told the children, legislative assembly, that is the lower house. Okay, that is, representing the people. Yes, people of the state. The upper house, which one in the sense? Legislative council. Okay, so legislative assembly members, we are electing on the basis of the adult franchise. Adult franchise in the sense, universal adult franchise in the sense, what is that? Yes, by casting our vote, we are electing the members of the legislative assembly. At the same time, the legislative council members, how they were elected in the sense, that assembly members only, they are they were electing the council members. See, council members represents, in the last class I said, legislative council members, how they were, the governor has the power. Yes, the governor has the power, to select the members, that those who have, special knowledge, okay, teachers, graduates and local government. So those people will become a members of the legislative council. Okay, so this much only it is given, children. The next, the picture is given. Picture, the legislative assembly, Tamil Nadu legislative assembly, Satta Sabai. Okay, Tamil Nadu legislative assembly picture is given. Yes, under that, in the blue color box, some words are given, some lines are given. What is that in the sense? Just before I told the children, the total strength of the legislative assembly, how many of them? 234. Yes, 234 members. Sorry. 234 members are there, children. 234. Yes, 234 members are there. The number of ministers may be up to 36. That is 15% of 234. So actually totally 235. Okay, 235. Why they are given here in the sense? One person from the from the Anglo-Indian community, is the governor is appointing. Okay, one person. So that's what I am telling, 235 like that. Okay, yes. The next what is given in the sense of children, legislative assembly. Legislative assembly, how they are considering in the sense lower house like that. It's a popular house. Okay, so Tamil Nadu has only the legislative assembly. Okay, it is the real center of power. Yes, it is the real center of power in the state. Okay, so it has consisted members, directly. We are electing the members of the legislative assembly on the basis of the adult franchise. Adult franchise in the sense, what is that? Yes, adult franchise in the sense, what is that, children? By casting the vote. By casting the vote, adult, that is, by casting the vote, we are electing the members of the legislative assembly. So that is the point here. Okay, adult franchise. Then the strength of the assembly varies from state to state. It is depending upon the population. The strength of the legislative assembly may vary. Vary in the sense, what is different. Okay, so on the basis of the population, it will be changed like that they are telling. Okay, strength of the legislative assembly. The next what it is given in the sense, however, the maximum strength of the assembly must not exceed 500 or minimum strength not to be below 60. Okay, 60 like that they are telling. The term of the legislative assembly, 5 years. Okay, 5 years only. It can be dissolved even before the expiry of its term. Before 5 years also they can be, it can be dissolved. Dissolve, what is the meaning? Yes, kalaikirat. Okay, so the size of the legislative council, the next what is given in the sense, the size of the legislative council cannot be more than 1/3 of the membership. Legislative council member, how many of them should be like that they are telling. Okay, so here it cannot be more than 1/3 of the membership of the legislative assembly. That is, as legislative assembly in the sense, that is lower house of the state. But its size, cannot be less than 60. There, assembly size minimum number, it should not be less than 60 like that I told just before. Is it? So here I am telling it should not be less than 40. Okay, so that's a thing, children. The next what it is given in the sense, composition. Yes, composition in the sense regarding the legislative assembly. Legislative assembly, just before I told, it's a lower house. It's a popular house. Moreover, it has the real power, real center of power of the state like that. I said, is it? So legislative, assembly of Tamil Nadu. Here it is given. See, legislative assembly of Tamil Nadu consists 235 members. Okay, 235 members, out of which 234 members, are directly elected by the people from the constituencies. Constituencies, what is the meaning in the sense? Togudi. Okay, constituencies, what is the meaning? Togudi. Okay, on the basis of the adult franchise, and one member is nominated by the governor from the Anglo-Indian community. From the Anglo-Indian community. So that's a point, children, here. Easily you can understand, because in Tamil Nadu legislative assembly is there. In the legislative assembly, how many members are there in the sense? 235 members. 234 members we are electing on the basis of the election, on the basis of the universal adult franchise. Okay, one member elected by the governor from the Anglo-Indian community. Okay, yes. The next what it is given. Okay, the next what it is given in the sense, cabinet. Okay, cabinet and cabinet committees. Cabinet and cabinet committees. So what other things are there in the sense? See, the one word answer. A smaller body called cabinet. Okay, smaller body called cabinet is the nucleus of the Council of Ministers. It's a nucleus of the Council of Ministers. It consists of, yes, only the cabinet ministers. It has consisted only the cabinet ministers. It is the real center of authority in the state government. It's a real center. Okay, real center of authority in the state government. So here the cabinet, the cabinet works through various committees called cabinet committees. Okay, cabinet, Mandiri Sabai, like that they used to tell in Tamil. Okay, the cabinet works through various committees called cabinet committees. They are two types. They are of two types: standing committee and ad hoc committee. Standing committee and ad hoc committee. Yes. So the former, the former in the sense, what is that? Standing committee. Okay, standing committee is a permanent in nature. At the same time, ad hoc committee, that is the temporary in nature. Okay, so students, it's very easy. The cabinet, works through various committees called cabinet committees. Two types are there in the cabinet committee. Yes, one is, that standing committee. The next one is ad hoc. Okay, ad hoc committee. Okay, standing committee is the permanent in nature. At the same time, ad hoc is the temporary in nature. Okay, children. Yes, the next one, the last one, the speaker. Okay, the speaker. The speaker in the sense in Tamil, Sabanayagar, like that they used to tell. Is it the speaker? Okay. The legislative assembly elects two of its members, that is speaker and deputy speaker. So who is appointing speaker and deputy speaker? Who is electing? Yes, legislative assembly members appointing or electing speaker and deputy speaker. Yes, the speaker, yes, when he has to remove from the office, in the sense, the legislative assembly members, if they need to change the speaker or deputy speaker, they have to send a resolution before 14 days. Yes, before 14 days itself, they have to give the resolution. They have to send a resolution. Okay, regarding their removal. Okay, removal from the office to the home speaker. Okay, such a resolution must be passed by the majority of the members. They have to agree with that. Okay, so then only it will be effective, like that they are telling. The speaker does not vacate his office when the assembly is dissolved. So when the assembly is dissolved, the particular speaker, he need not move from his post. Okay, he need not vacate his office. Okay, so he can be continue to be a speaker until the first sitting, sitting of the new assembly. Okay, new assembly. Yes, like that it is given, children. Yes, while the office of the speaker is vacant, deputy speaker, he will do all the things. Yes, when he is absent, okay, the speaker is absent, deputy speaker will take in charge. Okay, so he has to do all the functions. So in the place of speaker, yes, who has to do? Deputy speaker has to do the work in the place of speaker when he is absent. Okay, children. Yes, here the last para, what is given in the sense? Speaker. Under the speaker, what other things are given in the sense? The legislative assembly elects two of its members. Who are they in the sense? Speaker as well as the deputy speaker. Yes, if they need to remove from their post, otherwise if they need to remove from their office, in the sense, the legislative assembly members, they have to pass a resolution, 14 days before they have to pass the resolution to the, otherwise they have to submit the resolution to the speaker. Okay, yes, so that time, such a resolution must be passed. Okay, such a resolution must be passed by the majority of the members present at the time of voting. At the time of voting, majority members, they should be present. Yes, then only it will be effective, like that they are telling. The speaker, does not vacate his office when the assembly is dissolved. Okay, he can be continue. Yes, he can be continue as a speaker until the first sitting of the new assembly. Yes, new assembly in the sense next majority. Okay, the next government, when they are forming the government also, he can be he can be act as a speaker, like that it is given, while the office of the speaker is vacant. Okay, so if he is take a leave, otherwise if he is absent, when he is absent, the speaker's place, who will be do all the work in the sense, deputy speaker performs his functions. Okay, children. Yes, so students, today this much enough. We can mark the question answers. Okay, we can mark the question answers. So question page, take it. Remaining part, later I will teach in the next class. Yes, what other things are there in the sense? The first one, choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Take it, children. Choose the correct answer. Page number 267. 267. Take it fast, children. The first question answer I am telling, children. President is the answer. President is the answer, children. C is the answer. Okay. Then second one, speaker of a state is a D. None of these. None of these. Third one, third one, third one, what is that? Yeah, diplomatic. Diplomatic, that is the answer. Okay. Yes, the first one what I told, president. President. Second one, none of these. Third one, diplomatic. Third one, diplomatic. Okay. The next what is given in the sense, children. Fourth one. Fourth one. Fourth one. Governor. Fourth one, governor is the answer. Governor is the answer. Governor is the answer. Fifth one. Fifth one, later after teaching I can give the answer, children. 4 answers enough. 4 answers enough. Yeah, sixth one we can mark, I think so. Sixth one. Sixth one. Sixth one, what is the answer in the sense? Governor is the answer. Sixth one, governor is the answer. Fifth one alone we did not mark, children. Okay, after the completion of the teaching I will tell that. Okay, governor does not appoint, that one later I will tell. Okay, children. Yes, the next one, fill in the blanks, take it. Fill in the blanks, take it. Take it, children. Same page 67. The first one, first answer, the president. The president. Okay, the president. T-H-E-P-R-E-S-I-D-E-N-T. President. Second one, members of the Legislative Assembly elected by the people. 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 Then third one, in the last class I taught you, governor. G-O-V-E-R-N-O-R. Governor. Governor. Then fourth one, the same thing, president. President. The first answer, the same spelling you can write it. President, P-R-E-S-I-D-E-N-T. Okay. Yes. The next one, match the following. Match the following. Governor is the head of the state. Chief Minister is the head of the government. Council of Ministers is responsible for the assembly. Then fourth and fifth one, I did not teach, children. After teaching, I will tell. MLC in the sense, member of the Legislative Council. Member of the Legislative Council. Yeah, fourth one, you can mark it. Cannot vote for grants. Cannot vote for grants. Fifth one, armed forces tribunals. Fifth one, armed forces tribunals. Okay, the next class, I hope I will teach. The next what it is given in the sense, Roman letter 4. Roman letter 4, assertion answer. Only one answer is given. Option, which is the correct option in the sense, B. B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Okay. Then Roman letter 5, take it. Roman letter 5. Roman letter 5. Question number, page number I am telling, children. Page number I am telling. Page number I am telling. The first question, 259. Page number 259. 259. The governor para. Governor para. First line onwards. The governor para full. Okay. Only 6 lines are there. The next one. Next answer. Page number 260. Page number 260. Qualification para. 4 points are there, no? 4 points are there, no, children? Qualification para. That much enough. Then these two answers, third and fourth answer till I did not teach. After teaching, I will make you to mark. Okay. Then essay part we can move. Essay part, 3 essays I had completed. The first essay, what are the powers and functions of the Chief Minister? What are the powers and functions of the Chief Minister? Page number 262. Page number 262. Yes. From where to where in the sense? Powers and functions of the Chief Minister. Heading is there, no? Blue color heading is there, no? From there onwards, from that onwards, till relating to the state legislature para full. From the relating to the Council of Ministers para onwards, relating to the state legislature para full. 6-1. 6-1. Okay. The next question. Describe the legislative powers of the governor. The last class I made you to mark, I think so, children. Page number 260. Page number 260. Under the legislative power, full. Okay. Under the legislative powers, fully. Okay. Fully. Okay. Legislative power alone. Okay. Legislative powers alone. Okay. Then third one, that is today's portion. Page number 262. 262. Powers and functions of the Council of Ministers para. Okay. Fully. Okay. So it's very, very easy only. Okay. Essays, everything I got completed. Okay. Remaining part, only two marks are there. Okay. Or, 2 are, choose the best answer. Many answers are there. So these are the things only I have to make it to mark. Okay, children. Yes, that study portion, 3 essays. 3 essays are there, no? Yes, 3 essays are there. Saturday class, when I am coming, I will ask you 3 answers, it should be thorough, and then you can write in one time. Okay, in the long size note, you can write it. Okay, children. Thank you.